We are not live. However, we have an exciting, interesting, unusual matchup here. We've got Bobby's Tournament of Champions, the TOL Super Bowl winners from the last 9 seasons in a battle royale. And in this matchup, we've got John Pryor, R.I.P. my friend, John Pryor's famous titties, a.k.a. famous titles, from Season 6, going up against Miami Sharks from Season 1. And look at Kelly Kapowski with an immediate instant run, racing to the 10. Kelly Kapowski scores. And I honestly was going to say, I'm fully expecting the famous titties to mop the fucking floor with the Miami Sharks, given the amount of techno knowledge that we have learned between Season 1 and Season 6. In fact, the famous titties are my #1 pick to go all the way. So let's see what happens. Here comes Fryer on the return, met early and destroyed before the 20. And also of note, they get the ball off. Look at the speed of the defense, though. Of note, this is one of the seasons where we had a pretty stacked nose tackle. So expect to see that nose tackle getting in. The line is in there. And there's an INT. One of the other things John did was he smacks the fuck out of some of his DBs. So they were badass. He also went a heavy tight end focus. There's Anderson to Hasselhoff, wide open, 10-5, touchdown Hasselhoff, and just like that, folks, just like that, John has got to be smiling somewhere, because 2 plays, actually 1 offensive play, and 1 touch on the kick, and the titties are up 14-0. And there is few things better than some famous titties to think about. So there's McGee. Tits McGee fires it off to Fryer, who's there at the 10, avoids the very first wave, surprisingly avoids the second wave, gets out to the 30. So let's see what kind of offense they have. They turned it over so quick we hardly got to analyze anything. And the line actually holds. They do a quick dump off to Jay Washington, who's got some decent speed, and will pick up 11 for the first down. Can they settle in? They do have a couple of good plays here. This could be a heavy hitter if the line holds, which it does. They're going to fire it. Oh, a jumping catch that looked like it was going to be out of bounds, but it was caught ahead of time. Great toe tap there. Looks like they don't have too fast of a wide receiver 1. Let's see. Oh, and Fabio, the long hair. I wasn't super thrilled about John putting some dudes in his famous titties team and caused some angst in me. But hey, it is what it is. It's 2023. I can handle it. All right, so we got a lot of motion. The line is collapsing. It's the quick strike throw. Oh, cannot complete, though. That's going to bring up 4th and 17. So just when the Miami Sharks were beginning to drive. A lot of pressure there. That punt could have been blocked. Remember, some of these teams may have a super fast right outside linebacker. That'll be a kick return touchback, probably advantageous. So we're going in motion. If memory serves, a heavy pass team. Oh, that's lethal. They got the fast. They did not throw to the tight end, who you could see streaking up, but still a massive pickup, 35-some yards. Here comes motion. They're going to feed it up the middle to Jessica Rabbit. Jessica Rabbit's not how they'll win this game, but trying to gain a yard or 2. Now it's motion. Oh, they've got wide receiver 1 wide open. Fires it to Wolanski. I believe that's Jenkinson's girlfriend, and that is a touchdown strike and score. Kinsley Wolanski with a big catch from, oh, that's right, Dolly Parton is the QB. I thought Dolly was the backup, but anyway, Dolly Parton's the QB, of course, who has more famous titties than good old Dolly. So Dolly with that arm, you'd think those big tits and the shoulder pads would get in the way, but nope, she fired it right down there. And here we go. Fryer ready. Makes a couple moves, but only out to the 15 after a deep kick. Trips to the near side. They're going to pitch it down. He's got 1 blocker in front who he quickly outpaces. Does get a nice pickup, though, and picks up 12. But it's already 21-0. A lot of pressure there. It's a handoff. Making some nice moves. Oh, Looked like the chop blocker was in action. One of my favorite parts of Tecmo. This time it's a called play. So that brings up 3rd and 6. What are they going to go for here? Looks like they're going run. The line is there. Oh, and destroyed. 4th and 6. So just like that. A first down, and then you're moving backwards. A lot of pressure. Just gets that ball off. Kapowski will get a chance to field it at the 11. One block in front, who's not too strong, and she decides to play chicken with 2 blockers and gets run over. Let's see what Dolly does here. She's going to drop back. She's going to have several choices. Does she get the ball off? Is it accurate? There's Wolanski streaking down the field. Doesn't get the dive, but still a massive pickup. And already they're on the 30. Can they score before the end of the first quarter? It's the same play. Let's see what they do. They do at least pick up the main guy. There's a dump off across the middle. They're going to find Kate Upton, who is too fast. And as we predicted, look at that. Kate Upton fires it right across. Dolly Parton is there. And it is a 4-score lead in the first fucking quarter against a potential Super Bowl champion. Almost matching the Skins' amazing 35 points against the Broncos. Here comes Fryer. That DB wants to do the play. Causes a fumble, and the Titties pick it up. Now they're playing for biggest blowout in the championship. Oh, they've got her wide open. And can she squeak it in? Look at the move to the outside and then fires it in. Man, just like that. Look at that. 35-0 with just a few seconds ticking off. 19 seconds into the second quarter, and we have ourselves one hell of a blowout. I forget who owns this team. It was Season 1, so normally we would be ringing the shame bell. But Season 1, so much is going on, you can't quite expect those teams to hold up. Bobby is saying that Season 2, he thought he gave way too much money to the playbook, and so that team may be pretty good. I still say it's either going to be a Titties or one of my teams that's going to kick serious ass. Called play, gets the ball off, finds him in the middle for Williams. 3rd and 1. Will they turn it over? Shotgun formation. They're going to run. They will get to the first down pretty fast. Oh, and another fumble. Hard hit. But it does go out of bounds, and they are able to move the chains. That was Beeman on the sweep. A lot of pressure. Going to fire it deep into coverage. Ooh, lucky not picked off. Fabio, again, pressure at the feet of Beeman. 3rd and 10. Need to keep the ball out of the lethal offense of the Titties. Here's the pitch. One blocker out in front. Graham does make a nice move, but then he had to keep running straight. He cut back down into the super speedy blocker. The line collapses. Oh, man, I feel like we're going to get a block punt sometime today. Here's Kapowski. Let's see if she tries her chicken approach or if she actually just tries to avoid the other people. Now she's playing the avoid game, at least for the most part. Decent return. Feels like a lot has happened, and it's only just into the second quarter. Parton can run. We can see her speed. Look at the moves. Got a blocker. A nice line there. Look at how many people the blocker took out, and that's all it took. Whoa, Dolly Parton high-fived Kate Upton as she ran by her. Kate Upton then took out 3 defenders. And lookity-look, lookity-look. And it's another good kick. And 42, and everyone is wondering, how high will it go? Could they possibly break the magic 100-game barrier? Fryer struggling to get out past the 20. Red gun for Beeman. There is motion. A lot of pressure. They do find Williams. God, Williams is slow, but it did sneak it by the DB. That removes safety. And it gives them a little chance for something. Oh, they've got somebody open. They do fire it off. Good timing. And a nice dive and grab by Owens, who's still on his feet and brought down at the 27. This is the deepest they have penetrated, these Magic Titties. Called play, but it's the perfect called play. It's the blitz. And there it is. And even the crazy speed of the DBs was not able to get there. And Jimmy Sanderson from Willie Beeman gets it in. And the Sharks are on the board. Will the greatest comeback ever be started? I don't think so. Shitty little kick to Kapowski. She'll stand at the 19. Gonna avoid the first wave. Gets around the second. Still a little bit of room to work. Look at her go. All the way into the 49 there. Plenty of time now for this lethal team to score. Called play. Doesn't matter to Upton. Happy to get the ball off. Haven't seen the Dolly Parton run. Will we see it here? We will not, but it's a similar shitty handoff. 3rd and 11. They got to assume they're going pass. Can they be stopped? They are. Kate Upton's going to be streaking. He goes to Hasselhoff with a diving grab. Another dude on the team, Hasselhoff, picks up a clutch first down. Upton's wide open. Dolly, though, wanted to step up into the pocket and fell over the feet of Madman Kelly. Still plenty of time left. The fire to Upton. She's gone. Just like that. Again, another strike. One of the MVPs of the season. Dolly Parton, ready to kick serious ass. And we are already at the magic 49 mark, on pace for the mythical 100. At least if you're round. And here's a deep kick. Pryor's in trouble. Does escape the first wave. Oh, that was lucky, man. If they had gotten them back, they might have got the safety. Here comes motion. Lot of pressure. Oh, almost a diving scoop and pick. There's a lot of pressure there. Man in the face of Beeman. Fires it deep, though, and on target to Owens. That at least avoids any chance of, well, certainly avoids any chance of safety. They are going to kick the field goal, so the Titties will have a little bit of time. And could they get the block? They don't get the block. I think this will be good. It is. So it's 49-10 from Icebox Oshia. Relatively shitty kick. They'll have time for one play plus the return. Let's see what Upkin can do. Or Kapowski, excuse me. She's rocking and rolling, but she is met at the 30. They're going to need a deep pass here. Do they dial one up? Let's see if she can run. Parton now. That's not going to work. So look at the scoreboard there, folks. You would think that's the fucking game, but oh no. We've got 10 Tecmo minutes left. So the number 1 ranked Titties, actually I think DTG is the number 1 ranked team. So maybe these guys are the number 3 ranked Titties coming in. They had a pretty easy draw against the week 1, the season 1 Sharks, and they are putting a major beat down on them. Let's see what Fabio does. Called play. Elvira, one of my faves, is there. Sit on my face anytime. Another pressure. Oh, but they get the ball off and caught to Washington, who's strong and drags them for a manageable 3rd and 3. Here comes motion. More pressure, but wide open is Sanderson, who then gets down to the 32. Sharks trying to play for a little bit of pride. Beeman's going to keep it himself. Going to swing up, avoid the first man, makes a couple cuts, picks up 6. Not going to win the game, but pretty much they're just trying to keep it out of the hands of the Titties to prevent a complete disaster. Blocker couldn't get there, but Beeman got the first on his own. Now it's a swing to the near side. Pitches out to Beeman. Blocker's pretty slow. Beeman, though, is Washington is moving. Beeman with the pitch. Here comes motion. Do they get the double block? They do not. However, he still finds a decent hole and the first down. And I saw the chop blocker doing some work. Not a bad call here. And fires it right in. Perfect timing from the Super Bowl champs to show, hey, maybe we do belong on this short list of badass teams. Let's see what the hero Kapowski can do. She's a Hall of Famer in TFO. What will happen here? Oh, she's hurling people. Gets out to the 31. Oh, but then she goes down. First injury. The beautiful, beautiful Kelly Kapowski. If Zach ain't going to treat you right, come on over here. I will. All right, Dolly is there. Got a couple of dump-offs. Going to find her favorite target, Upton, who you can tell is just super fast. Might even get a block. Oh, but hurls. It makes no difference. Look at that. Look at the strength and power of Upton. You would think with that, relatively trim figure, would not pack the hitting power that she does, but I think it's just mesmerized by the beauty, and everyone stops. And now they've crossed that 50 barrier, 56. Not a great kick by Tits. Fryer is there, keeping a line up the middle, down at the 24. They are going to drop it off. This play has certainly been their best, as one might expect. Owens with a nice catch. Here comes motion. Can they get the ball off quick? They need it with this high pressure. Oh, and there, Jimmy Sanderson. They're dialing up their two best plays back-to-back. Sanderson gets to the 6. This play's a little tougher to score here, especially when it's called. They are going to fire it quick, though. Maybe the call play was a good thing. And yes, look at the diver, the Superman diver off the screen. Ricky Waters catches it. And they're starting to put up a semi-respectable showing here. Willie Beeman. Gonna notch, let's see, 24 points on the board. So the Titties showing that their defense is vulnerable, but their offense is so high-powered. And now here's the sub, right? Remember, we had the sub, Alyssa Milano, who does not have the same abilities as Kapowski. And here's one of the rare runs with Rabbit. Not super effective. And then down goes Rabbit. Bobby said he was going to keep the injury the same as this crazy last season. I certainly hope he was joking. But maybe not. And Parton going to run right into Beastman. One of my favorite He-Man characters, Beastman. You will see him on the Attorney All-Stars measuring sticks team. Going to do a quick fire. Cannot complete it in coverage. And what is this? A rare punt for the famous Titties, and that's really going to hurt their attempt for 100. And it's a shitty kick. The only good thing is that maxed out Sean Connery punter stops any sort of return, but a terrible punt. Oh, could have been picked. Got this piece of orange in my teeth. Or it's a pube. Can't tell. A lot of pressure. Short throw. And somehow caught by Williams for 9.5. So they are at least getting the ball out. Woo! Another catch in coverage. So this offense came to play. Draw him in and run. Beeman with a touchdown. One man there. I've yet to see a box kick. And so they put up 31 points, so not bad at all. And of course, they won that quarter. I would not have expected that. And without even some massive turnovers. The injuries hampering them a little bit. Milano, not a great return. Milano's also in for the rabbit. Although rabbit I don't think was too spectacular. See, they've got somebody to dump it off. It looks like it's too low. And it is. 2nd and 10. We're already in the 4th quarter. The action has slowed up considerably. They do the crossfire to Wolanski. Nice pickup of 21 yards. Thought maybe Parton was going to tuck and run. She thought about hiding it under her boobs, but then she couldn't see. Going to do the strike to Anderson. 12-yard pickup there. Wait a minute. What's going on with the running? I'm confused. Kate Upton, wide open touchdown. Did they have 3 different running backs? All right. 62-31, so all of a sudden, again, not the 100 mark that we thought maybe, but it's there. Plus, you got a chance for some 4th down go-for-its. See if maybe they can get up over 80. See what Fryer does. Gets around that first wave. Brought down at the 28. Double back set here. Lot of pressure. Knocking over people is Beeman. Says, hey, I can do this shit too. Picks up 10 and a key 1st down. That'll continue to burn the clock. Lot of pressure. Beeman's doing a good job of getting that ball off before he's sacked. Oh, and there's an INT. Will we have a pick 6? We will not. A diving grab. Yeah, what's going on with the run? I don't understand. Oh, because fucking the QB. All right, they've got Kate Upton wide open. Gonna fire it to her. Looks like a good strike. Ooh, pushed it a little far. Yeah, obviously Parton is the QB running in play 3. Never mind. All right, let's see what we got again. Upton's wide open. Gonna try to lead Upton. Perfectly threw her open. Another TD strike. 69 on the famous titties. Fumble, but out of bounds. That could have been catastrophic for the Sharks. Trying to keep this game semi-respectable. Tough to be respectable when you've allowed 70. There's Kim Kardashian with those big hips, all that power that generates. See what happens here. Pass to Sanderson. And that is knocked down. You can come in. Called play. Instantly brought down by good old Elvira. You're going to go shoot? Okay, buddy. Bring the volleyball. Oh, and Sanderson streaks out. That's the one negative. Why John's weakness is he has 2 shitty safeties. And so sometimes those fast receivers will streak out there. That's big for 2 things. They keep the ball. And so they keep it out of the hands of the titties. Called, but not a called play. Oh, he gets the ball off. Will they punch it in? Yes, they will. Wowzers. Jamie Williams. To keep them from a double. Willie Beeman with the throw. You got to respect to the Sharks. Ain't giving up. A lot of pressure on this kick, and it's blocked. Still, though, they have avoided the double. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's painful. Parton gets it right away. Now there's a chance for the titties to pile it on. They're just going to do that shitty run up the middle with Milano. Picks up 5, burns some clock. Double back set, probably a handoff. It is Milano. Milano somehow getting around people. Milano streaking to the end zone and will find it. We want the double, you bastard. It's like she's been touched deeply by a vampire. And she just had energy that just continued on and just kept firing it down. The line holds very nicely. And it's back to a double. Take that, mofos. And with only 33 seconds left, you got to assume the Sharks are not going to be able to punch it in again. Especially not when you're down to 21. Let's see what they choose. Looks like it's a pitch. It is. One slow blocker gets out there. Decent gain if it was a normal gain, but that ain't going to do shit for you. Here comes motion. The handoff to Washington will pick up a first. And last one tick. Called play. Fires it to Sanderson, but it's just not going to work. Big pickup, but is what it is. Look at that. Look at all the points racked up. Dolly Parton, 72%. I mean, you got to give it to Beeman. 67 and 425, but 2 picks. Parton, 448 yards at 72%, and a pretty good run. Hero there, Kate Upton performing. 18 first downs. I mean, the Sharks could move the ball. The Sharks scored 37. But, geez, Louise lost by 40. All right, the titties move on, and the Sharks fall to the losers bracket.